It's getting a little bit cool now, but it's helping with the mosquito situation, so that's not so bad. They were bad earlier, but now it seems... Okay, I don't think I'm hearing... I mean, I'm hearing, but like, I just heard it again. Been quiet like all night. Nothing weird, nothing happening. Kind of like it. And then that. Hello. Okay. I just heard hello back. And it was dead ahead of me. What was that? Why do I keep...
Our remains.
Whose remains? Okay, I just heard something out there. What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new adventure. It is officially, I think, day 7 of being homeless here in the woods. We say that figuratively and kind of literally at the same time, but yeah, we're out here well on the outskirts of Kenora, Ontario, approximately 20 hours north of Toronto at the moment, and we came out into the middle of nowhere, the beautiful middle of nowhere though. It is absolutely stunning here. The weather is perfect for now. Apparently it's going to rain tonight into tomorrow. I was thinking of staying 2 days, but if that's the case, I think we're just going to get a move on, is what it is, I suppose. But yeah, in the meanwhile, I'm going to start setting up right away since we got plenty of hours of daylight, which is fantastic. I think I am going to set up the tarp, I think. Yeah, might as well, just in case, because we've got a lot of electronic equipment and it has to be over here. So I just want to kind of keep everything protected. Also, you know, helps us in the morning when we need to make breakfast and stuff. But yeah, smash the like button for more wilderness camping. We are well on our way to British Columbia, and I'm having a blast so far. Yesterday was a bit of a break day. Today we are back at it. There is rumors of this place being haunted. I don't particularly know what. I'm going to do a little bit more research after we get set up and just kind of see what comes up. But there's also an interesting story about this place, which we will also get to. But yeah, let's just finish setting everything up, and then yeah, there's a lot of chipmunks over here. There was 2 literally chasing each other earlier. It was the cutest thing ever. But yeah, smash the like button and let's get started. Well, first things first, yes, I did crack open a Michael Bob, just because I sat here for a few moments just kind of taking everything in. It's so beautiful out here. It's very, very quiet. There's not many people. There was one spot that when we first pulled in, there was an RV with a couple, and they looked like they were just thoroughly having themselves a good day. So, with that being said, let's get set up so we can also have a nice, good day, I guess. First things first, let's get the tent out. I think this thing probably needs to dry off a little. Yeah, it's literally still wet. That's fantastic. Gotta love camping in the rain. at least over here we have a little bit of tree coverage, and I figured the best thing now is that this actually has a nice platform, so our tent is going to be perfectly even, which is great. But the nice thing is I picked this spot because if the sun is setting there, that means the sun's going to rise there, so the tent is in the shade, won't get super hot in the morning. Mind you, we're going to set up the tarp anyway, so that doesn't really even matter. But enough jibber jabber. This thing is quite dirty right now. At some point, we're going to have to dry it off and give it a good little wipe down, but I guess it doesn't really matter right now because if it's going to just rain again, what's the point? But yeah, by the time we get to Calgary, which should be more or less where I'm meeting up with Lomar, he's going to be flying in there, and I think I'm going to make a trip over to Cabela's, or Bass Pro, because now we don't have Cabela's anymore. But yeah, Bass Pro, there's 2 of them over there, and maybe start tent shopping for something a little bit more suitable, because this is technically a 4-person tent, but comfortably 2 is even tight. So I'd much rather have a better one that's maybe a little more compact, and unfortunately we may be donating this one because it's just becoming a little bit of a mess, and I mean, if somebody else could use it, by all means. There we go. Alright, let's figure out our spacing here. I think I'm going to just put the opening this way. We'll see if this works. Or probably this way. Reason why, I don't even know if I have enough space on here, to be honest. This might be tight. Let's see, let's extend all the arms first and then see if we have adequate space. This thing is getting stuck for oh, that's because it's probably on the wrong thing. I think this has to go here. There we go. Come on. Yeah, this is the other issue with this thing. It's getting so worn out that the legs won't even lock into place properly. There we go. Jeez. 5th time's a charm, I guess. Oop, shit. Don't want to drop that. Should have really moved that out of the way. Right, last 2. And see if this thing will actually fit. I think it'll fit. What's going on this side? Yeah, unless we kind of... Yeah, I guess we're going to have to face this way. I don't know what the heck this is. There's a bunch of like random stuff everywhere. Okay, that works. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright. Decent. I'm going to throw the rain guard on in a few moments and also try and anchor it down somehow. I do have tethers, so that should work. Just so that way we can kind of stretch it out. We made some progress. I managed to tie down all 4 corners. The reason why I wanted to do that was because obviously for wind, in case it gets windy, it doesn't really seem like it yet, so it's probably not going to happen. Also because it's really not the right size for this tent, so I figured anchoring it down will at least help us keep from shifting and going all over the place. Hopefully anyways. Hopefully we don't go flying in the middle of the night. Going in and out, that would suck. But next thing I'm going to throw the rain guard on and then we'll start with the tarp. Okay, it is time to figure out how we're going to set up this tarp. What I'm thinking is maybe just utilizing the trees because, you know, they're there. So let me grab the tarp. This thing is still a little bit wet from last time. So what I'm going to do here, first off, I'm going to open it up completely. And what I'm going to probably do is go from up there, provided I can reach. Yeah, go from there basically as far as it'll go lengthwise. Also because I plan on doing some work on my computer tonight. So we're gonna need a nice dry place once this thing dries. It's kind of disgusting at the moment. But yeah, we're gonna need a nice dry place so we can actually get some work done. All right, I used every tether that I had that came with the actual tarp. I probably should have ordered like 4 extras, but for the most part, I am content with how things turned out. This is good so far. I just want to pin these corners down, just so it's not like flipping and flopping, but I'm content with the way it came out. Not too shabby. I'll show you guys what it looks like kind of on the inside, because I basically used the poles kind of freestanding, as you can almost kind of tell. That's kind of just what's holding the center up, so that way it kind of slopes down like this. So when it does rain, the rain just kind of, you know, falls off. Let's get this one in the ground, and we're done. Good. I had like one more spike. I guess I might use one more spike from the actual tent just to get this corner done because it's bothering me. Not gonna lie, this is probably the best setup I've ever done. This is honestly pretty awesome. It's like a full customized canopy utilizing trees. There's plenty of space, and it's what's better than last time. Last time I completely messed up, I'll obviously admit that, because it was way too low. But now I kind of figured out that I could use those to prop up the middle, which makes sense. And we could literally stand in here if we want. No issues. Last time I was like this, rubbing the top, which completely dirtied the crap out of my other hat. I think I have to rewash it again. But all right, let's kind of get organized here and then figure out what's next. Well, the sun is starting to set, but man, is this ever absolutely gorgeous. I don't think there's any fish in this lake. I haven't heard anything yet. I'm kind of waiting to hear like maybe a splash or something, but nothing. So far anyway. But yeah, anyway, I just got some kindling ready and getting ready to light up the barbecue. I stocked up on food before coming out here because I really don't know how long I'm going to be out here for. It could be just tonight, most likely just tonight, but it could also be maybe 2 days. So after this, I do kind of want to hurry up and get to Saskatchewan, basically. But let's focus on the moment. And yeah, so I realized, because yesterday I said I'm going to go to Costco when I get to Thunder Bay. Thunder Bay doesn't have a Costco. Didn't realize that. Go figure. Small town, city, whatever, of 109,000 or something like that. So, not my favorite city, that's for sure. But good for a stopover for a night, I guess, just to kind of get yourself, you know, prepared for the next leg of the adventure. Anyway, let's go get the cooler so we can start prepping this food. Actually, we're going to add some charcoal first. So apparently there's a turtle in here, and I think it's of the snapping variety. Scared the shit out of me because I was cleaning this, and all of a sudden he just shows up. I don't know if that's a snapping turtle or not. How do I test this out? I need like a stick. Let's see if we can get a stick. He spoke too soon. There is a turtle. And he came right towards me. Is he still there? Oh yeah, he's still there. And I don't know if he's a snapping turtle or not. Where is he? Hey, I just saw you. Where'd you go? Mr. Turtle! I know you're here. When he sees the ripple in the water, he'll probably come back, because he'll think it's a fish. Oh, I see him. He's right under there. Look at him. It's a pretty decent size, too. Come here. Come on, buddy. I think it is a snapping turtle. It definitely looks like one. So I guess there is definitely things that are alive in the water. Yeah, you could tell from like how scaly he looks. It's definitely a snapping turtle. Let's not fuck around and find out, I guess, right? That's pretty cool though. You don't see them, I don't see them too often. I mean, not in my neck of the woods. Come here. It's like he's trying to be sneaky or something. Oh, here he comes. This is so funny. I love it. So normally you can tell by the tail, but it's kind of hard to see his tail. Yeah, he has no fear. Yeah, that is definitely a snapping turtle. You could tell 100%. Come on. He sees me. He sees me. All right. Well, have a good night. I'm going to go cook. Still trying to get this guy to snap. Oh, he's scared. He's swimming away. Scaredy cat. Scaredy turtle. Why are you so scared? Hmm? Alright, maybe this is not a good idea. I think he's getting angry. Look at him, he's getting real close. You want it? Alright, let's stop messing with the turtle. Alrighty then, enough with the dang turtle. Clean this pot with lake water, but I figured before we use it, let's try and sanitize it a little bit. A little bit of fire, that'll do the trick. So basically what we're cooking tonight, I'm going with chicken. So I bought chicken, pork loins, and another steak. I actually found a decent looking steak at Safeway Foods. Get out of here, mosquito. Get out of my ear. So yeah, that should be fine. Smoke out all the bacteria, I guess. Alright, let's grab our chicken and get to seasoning. Alrighty. So basically, we got 2 chicken breasts. Simple enough, I think. While that heats up, I'm going to start seasoning everything. The mosquitoes keep attacking my ear, which is really irritating. Need some salt. Pepper, which it feels like a lot of it has fallen out. So I think what I'm going to do, since we got a lot of like random stuff here, I'm also going to make some cremini mushrooms. I love cremini mushrooms. Cremini mushrooms are like one of the healthiest mushrooms you can eat. Apparently they have tons of nutrients. Really good for you. Oh, that was a lot of garlic powder. Not exactly what I meant to do. But yeah. Let's start mixing it. It's not the ideal mixing bowl, but basically just gotta use what we've got here. It'll mix easier once I kind of add a little bit of oil, and what I'm going to use is peanut oil. Just leave that there because that is chicken and we don't want to cross-contaminate everything. A little bit of basil. Yeah, so we're going to do some chicken with some bacon. It's going to be like almost chicken bacon. I don't even know, but we'll call it chicken cordon bleu, I guess. I don't have ham, but we got bacon, and we got to use it before it goes bad. Oh, that was a lot of basil again. Damn it. I don't know why I keep doing that. Anyway, doesn't matter. Alright, let's try and mix it up a little bit better. Mosquitoes are getting nasty now. And they're clearly not minding the smoke from the barbecue. Clearly. Alright, that's done. So we got salt, pepper, basil, garlic powder. Let's use some peanut oil. I always use peanut oil because it tastes good and it's actually good for you. Canola oil is terrible. There's like the most bullshit oil you could possibly use. Okay, let's get a touch of olive oil, just a touch, because you can't really cook with straight olive oil, but you can add a drizzle for flavor. That, and then there is one more thing. This is my secret ingredient. If you know how to cook like Greek style, there's a special ingredient that you can use. And welcome to Cooking with Angelo.
I'm gonna kick it up a little bit.
We went from hunting ghosts to cooking chicken in the middle of the woods by a lake. Lemon, secret ingredient. I'm telling you, it's the best. With this specific taste palette, normally I'd probably use oregano, but tonight I feel like using basil, and I might actually put a little more. Alrighty, so what you want to do with this is just squeeze it in there. There we go. Done. A little more basil. Basil's tasty anyway, so. Alright, that is ready. Now, let's start getting mushrooms. So I'm going to follow the same taste palette because then I'm going to basically just, mix them all together eventually. So let's get a few mushrooms. And you really don't get too many. I mean, it looks like a lot, but mushrooms shrink quite a bit. If you guys have ever cooked anything, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Gonna need some plastic for that after. Alright. Problem is I don't have too many mixing bowls, so I just gotta literally do it here on the skillet. Ah! Whoa, that was close. We're on a bit of a slant, so everything's just coming my way. Kind of wish I had like actual fresh garlic. I didn't even think about that. And onions would have been good, but we don't have any of that, so we just got to work with basically what we've got here. I don't know if they appreciate that or not. Maybe they're just completely confused. Alright, we're almost ready here. The fire is picking up. The mushrooms are more or less ready. Followed pretty much the same recipe, minus the lemon. Actually, let me put the lemon back in its bag so we can save that for later. We could actually use that for like maybe a tomato salad or something tomorrow. Okay, what are we missing here? Need some peanut oil. Normally I would use butter, but to be honest, I want to try something a little bit different. And we're just going to use peanut oil. Again, one small drizzle of olive oil. Let's mix it all up. And just getting this ready is making me hungry. Ooh, that is hot. Ooh. It's so hot I can't touch it. Damn. Probably shouldn't have had that there. And we lost a mushroom. Unfortunate. See ya. See ya. Let's use this one maybe? Yeah, this one's not hot. Whew, that was like crazy hot. Burnt my hand. I am a hazard to myself. Yes, I am. Yeah, so we'll wait until this is hot. I'm going to cook the bacon more or less with the chicken, but what I'm going to do, because bacon on this will cook way too fast. So, actually, I think I have an idea. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab 2 strips of bacon, And we're going to cook it with the mushrooms on the same skillet so that way everything mixes together, and then basically mix the bacon with the mushrooms and the chicken as well right towards the end. Let's get 3 strips. I don't got too much space, we're going to have to do it like that. Still smells good. Alright, now we wait until this bad boy is 100% ready to go, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle some cheddar on top, and we've basically made Angelo's cordon bleu in the wild. I've literally never tried this recipe. This is the first time, so I don't know how this is even going to go, but I think it's worth trying.
Jesus Christ, these tongs are hot.
I think she's all set. I literally need the light in a few moments. The sun is going down so early these days. I hate it because we're losing light. I tried to get here by like 3:40 was my anticipated time frame, and of course Google starts sending me down the wrong frickin' roads. Is that just properly? I hope. Yeah, good enough, I guess. Put the other tongs there. Come on. Just want to drop the whole thing. This grill is like mangled. Good enough, I guess. Alright, let's throw our chicken on there first. This chicken takes a while to cook. Oh, this is going to be so good. I'm ready. There we go. Got some good sizzle. Alright. She's ready. This we're going to just put off to the side, again, because it's chicken. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this on the other side, and it's going to slowly cook. Okay, still good. I just needed to make sure, because it's getting a little old, but it's still good. It's edible. Let's straighten out this leg. So, yeah, I went and started the other fire as well in the meanwhile, because the bug situation's not very fun right now. Yeah, should be good. Guess we'll use this. Now, I can't remember. Oh yeah, I did add oil to the mushrooms, right, okay. So, we'll wait for this to heat up in a moment or two. And, yeah, pretty much good to go. Oh yeah. We got some sizzle going. Whew. Again, the tongs are really hot. I gotta stop leaving them there. Put them there instead. Damn. Ooh, smelling real good now. This chicken kind of like separated. So I'm going to add a pinch more of basil. I mean, basil won't hurt. Do it here too. Perfect. Making some headway. So, seeing as how the bacon here is almost done, the mushrooms are literally just about done, so we'll take those off in a moment. We're going to speed up the bacon process by throwing it right on there, plus it'll give it that nice charcoal flavor. Let's put these on here, that way the chicken also absorbs the bacon flavor. Perfect. Now these you got to be quick with, because bacon on a charcoal barbecue will literally cook in like 30 seconds, as you can see. Very, very fast. Alright, let's cut one of these open and see how we did. Oh yeah, she's just about done. There we go. Now we'll finish off the bacon on here with everything else. This one could probably use another 10 seconds or so. Yeah, the mosquitoes are definitely hungry tonight. I can feel them swarming already. I mean, we are next to a body of water, so go figure. Alright. Okay, I'm going to throw the chicken back on the grill just for a second here. Just so that way I can move some shrooms. I was going to dump it, but the problem is there's too much grease in here right now. There we go. Might put the bacon back on there for 1 second, but I wanted to get rid of a bunch of the grease so that way I can move my shrooms. There we go. Oh shit. Let this continue for another minute or so. Chicken as well. And we're gonna add some cheese. Because who doesn't love cheese? I love cheese. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to probably cut these into smaller pieces just to make sure that they're done. They look done. Oh, it smells good. It smells real good. Oh yeah, that bacon's just about done now. Okay. This is fun. There's a bunch of like bite marks. Alright. Now we can add our cheese. Perfect. What we're going to do, just so it melts, cover it. So it gets nice and hot in there. Now, fork, so we can get ready. You know, I feel like there should be an outdoor cooking show. Like where just people just do this. They just figure out ways to cook shit outside. Almost there. Alright, it's splashing me. That's good. Turn off the barbecue. Wait, we can't. Never mind. There you go, the cheese is melting. Oh, shit. We literally almost lost dinner. I'm just going to put this down here for now. Alright, good to go. Let's go by the campfire and eat. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to try out whatever this is. I'm going to put this down so this doesn't slide. There we go. That's better. Oh yeah. Cheese is kind of gooey. Let's get some shrooms in there. It's hot. Go figure. But honestly, really good. Wow. Holy crap. Would recommend, and also would do again. Bacon got a little too crispy, but that's fine. It's actually quite good. Mosquitoes are bad. I keep hearing something. I don't know if it's thunder off in the distance, but it's like something loud is like rumbling. Boom! It's repeated too. I need to go get some mosquito spray because this is just terrible. Even the smoke from the fire is not helping right now. I should probably put some pants on. I don't know what that is. It's kind of weird though. Anyways, I'm just trying to get myself organized here, and then I can kind of just relax, edit for the rest of the night. I don't know what that is. I know it's supposed to rain, but is it supposed to thunder? Good thing I have the tarp set up. This could get ugly. Oh man. Feels good to just relax and camp for a little bit. We still got a lot of driving ahead of us. I just checked. We got 16 hours to Calgary. We've already done about 20. So, yeah. And that doesn't even bring us to British Columbia yet. That's literally just Calgary. But what I'm anticipating doing, I'm going to do a stop in Saskatchewan because there is a ghost town. For some reason, there's just a lot of ghost towns in the prairies. Go figure. But, yeah, we're going to do that. And then I might stop over in Drumheller. I went there the last couple of years. And I always end up buying like really cool stuff from there. So I'm kind of excited to do that. But, yeah, why not? It's getting a little bit cool now, but it's helping with the mosquito situation. So that's not so bad. They were bad earlier. But now it seems... I could have sworn I just heard somebody call my name. That was really weird. I did check for like paranormal stuff. There is like some folklore, people hearing weird stuff, seeing lights and things like that. I mean, we heard some weird ass rumbling. I don't know what that was, but other than that, there's no like credible sources of real haunted stuff as far as I can tell. Maybe I just didn't dig far enough, but what was that? That was a voice. Someone there? I don't see anything. I just noticed there's a shirt or something. What is that? Like there's something there. Whoa. Oh my god. Okay. Ooh, that scared me. Alright, whatever. Maybe I'm just hearing shit. Anyway, yeah, so we still have... Okay, I don't think I'm hearing shit. I mean, I'm hearing shit, but like, I just heard it again. Someone there? Okay, am I like tripping right now? There was something really weird about that. I'll explain in a moment, but maybe it'd be a good idea to go check. I don't know. Yeah, let's go check. So, I'm not gonna lie. For some reason, that sounded like me, and it sounded like it said my name. Like, are you kidding me right now? It's quiet. It's been quiet like all night. Nothing weird, nothing happening. Kind of like it. And then that. Hello? Spider webs. My damn face. Oh, it's just a rabbit. Okay. Hello, Mr. Rabbit. Oh, we got a frog. Man, we're just seeing all kinds of stuff out here. Okay, like, I don't understand what the hell that was, though. As far as I know, there's no one out here. I mean, I've seen like one truck come through, but that was hours ago. There was still daylight when they came through. Hello? Okay, I just heard it again. What in the actual fuck? Guys? There's also a lot of gnats. It's really pissing me off right now. What the fuck was that? Hello? Hello, rabbit. So cute. I'm probably like blinding it. Sorry, dude. Let me turn this way a little bit. What the fuck was that? What the fuck? I just heard it again. That voice. And it legit sounds like me. What is that? What the fuck? Where'd the rabbit go? He's probably like, fuck that shit. Dude. I'm freaking out. That's not normal. Hello? The fuck? Hello. Okay. I just heard hello back. And it was dead ahead of me. What the hell? What the fuck is going on right now? What do I do? Ah, mosquitoes. Okay, I don't think I'm tripping. I literally had like maybe 2 or 3 beers in like the last like 7 hours. I promise you, I'm not like I drank, but not that much. Someone there? Is there somebody there? Come out. Stop fucking with me. Whew, it's buggy. That was weird. Dude, there ain't nobody here. I don't know what to do. My camera just focused on a person off to the right, and there's nobody there. What the fuck? Maybe there's somebody back there. Oh my gosh. This bug's just crawling all over me right now. Okay, whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna get back to the... I could have sworn I just saw a person there. That was really weird. Like, almost as if they were leaning up on this tree. Okay, what the fuck? Talk about fucking weird. Seriously, is there somebody out here? Or something? What is that? Dude, it sounded like something slammed on the rock. Fuck. Okay. Fuck this. Screw that shit. Fucking weird. That's creepy. I don't even know right now. Guys, I am totally freaked out right now. That legit sounded like me. The last time that happened, I think I was in Cape Breton. But we haven't had anything like that since. Use the spirit box for a second here. Last time something like this happened, we were on the east coast of Canada, and there was a couple things that ended up coming through on the spirit box that was freaky. Is there something here with me right now? Is there something that followed me?
Mr. Johnson.
What? Mr. Johnson? Who's Mr. Johnson? Damn, the fire really picked up all of a sudden. Holy crap, it got so hot. Whew. It's keeping the mosquitoes away for sure, though. Who's Mr. Johnson? Tell me. What was that? Why do I
Our
keep...
remains.
Whose remains? So there's a bit of a story about this place, and it's kind of weird. Like, it doesn't really make sense. There was a guy, his name was Eric Carty, and apparently he was wanted, or he was involved in multiple crimes, including murder, while not his primary hiding spot. Remote forests in the Kenora region was searched during manhunts related to crimes he was linked to. The area's dense bushland made it a strategic place to hide or flee. Yeah, no kidding. Like, it would be really easy to hide out here. So yeah, there's that. Hang on, let me open this back up again. What do you mean by our remains? Are there dead bodies hidden out here? Did someone murder you? Something just like splashed in the water. What was that?
Imagination.
What?
He will kill you in your sleep.
I don't see anything. Oh, okay. Well, tonight is getting really weird. That is for sure. Dude, I came out here to just kind of like chill. Just have like a good quiet stopover. Okay, I just heard something out there. What in the actual fuck was that?
This was my home.
Okay. There is something out there.
Doctor.
Apparently there's a doctor. Okay.
I've seen worse than you.
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. I'm gonna go and take a look. I also just realized that this is not a shirt. It is actually a pair of shorts. That's gross. I mean, it's not underwear or anything, so it's not that bad, but still kind of weird. But we heard like a weird, like grunting noise out there. Oh, Mr. Turtle is still there. I can see him. Hello, Mr. Turtle. Please don't snap at me. Look at him. That big old head. It's definitely a snapping turtle. I can see it much clearer now. Yeah, he's actually kind of mossy. Look at that. Oh, he's coming towards me. Hey, you stay back. Don't make me bite you. Well, they move pretty slow. Go figure. I mean, it's a f***ing turtle. But there's something over there, too. What is that? It's like floating in the water. I don't want to get too close and fall in. Oh, I think it's just a leaf. Okay, but clearly it is so dark out here, I can't see shit. Even with my O-light right now. I mean, I don't have my torch on me right now. Maybe I'll get that and check afterwards, but I don't know, something weird is going on out here, that is for damn sure. I don't really know what else to say about it at the moment. Oh, I don't feel right. Oh, the smoke is not helping right now, but something feels really off. Oh, I think I might puke. Oh. Oh man. Hello, Mr. Frog. I don't feel right. I got all. Oh man. I feel like my heart is racing. I thought I needed to puke. I thought I was going to, but nothing came out. Oh man. That was gross. I swear I just heard my name again. Somebody's there! Stop messing with me! keep hearing like a voice back there. It's really strange. Legit almost sounds like mine. Like that. I'm gonna go take one last look. Just make sure nobody's there. This is getting too fucking weird. Especially when you like don't anticipate this. I just figured like a chill night. That's it. That's all I wanted. Something's fucked up. Like, I'm legitimately concerned that there's somebody out here messing with me. I gotta grab my rifle. Still in the car. I've been so busy. It was a little bit difficult today camping over here. It was great, but difficult because I have to, you know, do like 10,000 trips back and forth. But it is what it is. If somebody's out here, show yourself. I don't have time for this. Or patience, or, you know. Wind is picking up. It is periodically like raining on and off right now. So that does mean that the rain is coming. What's out here? Oh man, I feel so drained. That breeze is nice. I was feeling hot. If you're still out here, why don't you do it again? So I know where you are. Oh man. Too weird, right? Like, doesn't make any sense. And I swear, like, the same thing happened when I was on the East Coast. It first started when we went to that Trinity place. I don't know. Is like something following me? Did something follow me from there? Somewhere else? I don't know. I'm just trying to process all of this, but if you're out there, show yourself. Come on. For a second, I thought I saw something move. Okay, I think we may have legitimately topped the scariest night of my life. Totally unexpected. Like, it looked like something came out from like the right there. Hello? Mr. Moose? Or Bear? Please neither. I don't know. I keep anticipating like somebody coming through, but there's no one. Whatever. Okay, so it's time to start set. Is there something inside the tent? What the hell was that? For a second it sounded like something was in the tent. That was weird. I don't see anything. Okay. That tripped me out. Holy crap. Okay, well I just gotta put like a few things away. And obviously get this in there. Oh, I forgot my sleeping bag. Do I even really need it? It's really warm. It's super humid over here right now. I guess I'll go grab it just in case. I don't know how cold it's gonna actually get tonight. Put this in here for now. Fix the stupid thing here. There we go. Just falling over. Alright, just gotta grab a few more things and organize, and then I'm just gonna go to bed. I feel so weak. I have legit, like, no energy whatsoever right now. I don't know what the hell is going on. Well, shit! This just got hectic. Luckily, I still have the tarp up. Otherwise, I'd be getting absolutely drenched right now. Oh man, this is brutal. The storm is literally right above us at the moment. So I can't really go anywhere, because I might literally get struck by lightning. Like, this is not a joke. Damn. I really want to leave, but it's going to take me at least 20 minutes to pack all this up. I'm just going to be completely drenched. I have an issue too. I can't seem to locate my wallet. I think it's in the car somewhere though. But fuck. This sucks. We might have to wait it out. I don't know how long this is going to last, but there's a crazy thunderstorm right now. And yeah, we're kind of screwed. Alright guys, we've pretty much made it out. I actually came down to another spot just to see if it would actually work maybe for a future camp out. I want to do some winter camping, so, I mean hot tent winter camping in the winter, of course. But yeah, right now that is kind of out of the question. I also just saw lightning literally right back there. I think it actually struck a tree, so I think that's our cue to get the hell out of here before we get hit by lightning at this point, because it's like off and on. It dissipates and then it kind of gets worse and whatnot. But yeah, I don't know what's after this as of yet, but we will figure it out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are finally in Saskatchewan, and I just discovered this cool little place. I'm actually on the way to a ghost town, and I saw some signs. It said T-Rex Discovery Center. So, is this like where they literally discovered the very first T-Rex? Because if that is the case, that's pretty cool. Royal Saskatchewan Museum T-Rex Discovery Center. Alright, let's check it out. I mean, who doesn't love a good T-Rex, right? So there's like a building here. I don't know what's in the building. I have no idea what this place is all about, like, at all. But it's in a really cool spot. Like, look at this. What an amazing place. Very quiet, too. Alright, let's get on in there and see what this is all about, I guess. Okay, so this makes sense. It is home to Scotty, the world's largest T-Rex. I love how he has a name. Let's go read the other signs and see what they say. Look at that thing. That's pretty cool. Cool. There he is. Quite a bit of stuff in here. Okay, so yeah, as you guys saw, they have the world's largest T-Rex in there. Apparently there is an admission fee of $10. Not that I'm cheap, but I just can't justify that. I've been to a lot of like dinosaur museums, and I'm also going to Drumheller as well, which is like, you know, the fossil capital of the world. It is kind of cool that they found it literally right here. It took a very, very long time for them to excavate the T-Rex, and yeah, it was pretty much all like back there. So there's a little bit of a cool history to this place. But anyways, we gotta save some time, which is the real reason I'm not really gonna spend too much time in there. And we're going to a ghost town called Robsart, something like that. And apparently it's kind of cool. So let's go check it out. We're only about maybe 30 minutes away from there now. Guys, we finally made it after like 4.5 hours of driving to this more or less ghost town known as Robsart here in Saskatchewan, and so far it's kind of cool. There's literally a vulture up there. But yeah, a little bit about this town. Essentially there were 2 fires, one back in the 20s and then I think another one in the 30s, and then after the Great Depression, or during the Great Depression, unfortunately the town just fell on economic hardship and pretty much just ended up unincorporating, and majority of people moved away. Now what's kind of interesting, just kind of observing here, is it looks like some of the buildings are actually being restored. I would love to talk to somebody who actually lives here, if there ends up being anybody around to talk to. But yeah, I just like ghost towns. I don't know why. It's just like a thing for me. So according to the most recent census, there are approximately 15 people, 15, that actually still live in town. It looks like one lives there, and I think one lives back down there so far from what I've noticed. Now, we got to be careful. Obviously, I don't think I can go on this property because it says no trespassing, but we can observe from the road and just kind of take in all the sights and sound. It's kind of neat because everything out here looks very Western style, so that's kind of cool to look at. I do think that the coolest thing here right now is all those cars back there. I'd love to go and see them. Those look awesome. They look like a bunch of old Chevys. Man, if somebody restored some of those, they'd probably be worth some money. But yeah, we're pretty much here on the other end of town. There is a hospital building, which is considered a historic landmark. This building kind of looks like it's falling apart from the inside, so yeah, I wouldn't really want to go in there. But yeah, you can see other buildings there off in the distance. The fields, obviously, it looks like they still use them. You got, you know, relatively new machinery over there. There's an Erie swing set. But yeah, this is freaking cool. I love this. Down there is what I'm basically referring to. It looks like somebody's actually fixing up that building over there. I don't know what these buildings over here are. They just kind of look like garages or something. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go further down that way, and we'll basically kind of drive around town, take it all in. I'm not going to spend too much time here. So basically, I got to find a place that I can camp at tonight. I kind of have an idea of where I can. It's not really that ideal. It is on the Alberta side, so we'll have to cross into there. But I think we should probably get there before nightfall. I just noticed that back there's another car. That is cool. Man, somebody should really like do something with those. Alright, so let's go further down the road. Apparently there's an old hospital on the other end of town. So let's go check out that first, then I guess we'll make our way up the road. Oh, somebody's coming. There's tons of little buildings everywhere. You can tell all of these are probably no longer in use. and there's a car in that building over there. Let's stop here for a second and check this out, because this is more or less the city center here. Look at that. Looks like a true ghost town. But what has me most intrigued is that building. I don't know why. It looks like a heap, but like with the car there in the garage, that it just looks so amazing. Like this building over here is completely overgrown. Look at that. What kind of car is that? I can't even really tell from here. What's it say? I'm not gonna go in any of the buildings because, like, I mean, look how dangerous this looks. But that is a Chrysler, I guess. But yeah, this car has clearly been sitting here for a very, very long time. This must have been a garage or something at one point. Damn, got a bunch more vehicles over here. An old van from the 90s, it looks like. Alright guys, so yeah, this building over here, I mean, you can tell a lot of these buildings have to be at least 100 years old. Easily. And I mean, at this point it's looking more or less like demolition by neglect, really. A lot of these buildings are probably going to collapse over the next few years because they're just not going to stand forever without being maintained. It just is what it is. But I don't know what this used to be. Maybe it used to be like a bank or something. I have no idea. There was a lady who obviously lives here. She drove down that way in her little utility vehicle. She did wave at me as I waved at her. So, yeah. There's another building here. And there's still mailboxes, obviously, for the people who do happen to still live here. Came up to this bulletin board thing, and it's kind of funny. This paper here, people looking for farm scrap, cars, oil, field scrap. That's clearly been there for a long time. Whatever that used to say is completely not even readable anymore at this point. Those look a little bit newer, but there's a bunch more stuff down there. Just all kind of sitting there. Wow. And then you got the mailboxes here. So it shows 16. So you got to have approximately tops. That would be what? 45 plus 3, so 48 houses or families, I guess, if they have that many. So let's assume tops, this town maybe could have almost 100 people. Maybe. Wow. Damn. Look at that, more cars down there. I don't know where all these cars came from, but kind of peeking in the window in one building, there's like old stuff in there. Look, there's books, there's an old can, some clothing it looks like. Oh, actually, this window's open. Man, it's like a time capsule for real. There's another building here, peeking inside. It kind of looks like maybe it used to be a bar. That kind of looks like a bar counter. To me, anyway. But yeah, it looks like they've stripped it, and I don't know what they're going to do with it, but at least we get a peek inside. That's kind of cool. And then we have a business called the Beaver Lumber Co. Limited. And the door is kind of ajar. I mean, we could take a peek inside. I just, for safety reasons, and obviously I don't really want to trespass or piss anybody off, so I just kind of want to observe mostly from the outside. But yeah, at least we can peek. I don't see why not. Damn, literally everything is in here. Oh yeah, it's falling apart inside of here. Wow. So this must have been like maybe a hardware store or something. There's an old typewriter there. Well, it's not a typewriter. It's I think that's an old cash register. That is sick. Well, I will say, at least people here are friendly. There's a lady who was picking up her mail, and she just said hello. Nothing crazy. Sometimes when you come to places like this, you get like really, really grumpy people. They're like, ugh, this isn't a tourist attraction. Well, I mean, it kind of is. Like, it's kind of cool. So I kind of walked the wrong direction. I thought this was the hospital building, but the hospital building is actually that way. I can actually see it from here, I think. But let's observe what's over here. So all of these houses right here are obviously completely abandoned. But there is one person that lives just kind of right there, smack dab right in the middle. And I can tell because they have the water running. Oh, got some horses back there. Look at those guys. I love horses. I think horses are amazing. So that building down there looks to be the Old Town Hospital from 1917. It is considered a historic landmark. It's actually like marked on Google Maps too. That is a creepy looking building. It just stands out. That building's probably, out of all the buildings out here, definitely got to be haunted. I mean, it's a hospital, right? Only makes sense. Now that looks eerie. Wow. Very, very old. Look at the way the walls are all done in there. Just all wood, like slats, basically. Very interesting. There's a few more houses there. You got a couple more across the street. And I might swing around that way. So say hello to the horses. And then I guess that's pretty much it. I mean, there's not like a whole lot going on here, but it's cool to look at. That is for sure. So I'm guessing these houses on this side must be roughly around the same era, 1917, as the hospital, because the color scheme and the construction actually looks very similar with the old dark wood. Can't really see that one too much because the bushes have completely overgrown and just overtaken everything. Got a few more houses back here. They're very colorful. That one looks like it's got a bunch of old stickers and stuff. That might have been a store, actually. Possibly, I don't know. Interesting, but I really wanted to come see the horses. Because horses are badass. This one just checked out its own ass. That's funny. Look at that strut. Walk with confidence right there. He's like, oh yeah, you know what's gonna happen tonight, don't you, honey? Oh yeah. Alrighty, let's I don't really know what else to do here. There's obviously like an active farm just back here. I don't know where that lady came from. I don't see like any houses that are actually lived in over here. Can't really tell. Oh, there's like a school bus and stuff back there. There's an ATV, a whole bunch of stuff. I just noticed that now. So much stuff just left kind of everywhere. Alright, I don't know if there's anything down that way either. Alright guys, that is pretty much it for the little ghost town. Pretty much just adding this as a little bit of extra bonus content for you guys on the last video. So yeah, if this is where we end this off, I do got another couple hours of driving before we get to a potential campsite. I think I know where I'm gonna stop. It is a spot that we stayed at before, but it's not really like ideal, but we might be able to make it work. So anyway, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new and you like this sort of content, and the adventure continues. We're about to head to Alberta, and then shortly after that we will be in British Columbia, so this is very exciting. But I guess we'll see y'all in the next one. Love ya. Bye bye.